Hello friends, good morning. So here's what I managed to do since the last time we chatted. I went ahead and did a little bit of decorative patterns here, like this one, and then this one, and then that one. They're really just basic pattern, and I just kind of did the Sashiko. And then I also did a little bit of Sashiko around here, and I don't know if you can tell the difference. In the past, I would just do my running stitch, you know, not caring where the stitch are actually laying. But here, I don't know if you can tell, I kind of staggered the stitch a little bit here. So like here I started, and then the next stitches I kind of went, you know, staggered the stitches. So then if you decide you want to go out that way on a cross, there's definitely plenty of room for you to do that. But I kind of like the way this looks. It looks so much more cleaner, and you can kind of see some patterns happening here. You see that pattern? Oh, it's kind of hard for me. Let's go this way. But you can kind of see this pattern happening in that way, and then this way. So there's some sort of pattern, right? And it looks so much cleaner as opposed to the way I used to stitch. So when I do stitch, I try to change it a little bit, see what kind of look that's gonna end up happening. And this one, for me, it looks so much more cleaner. There's some sense of pattern. I mean, this one is not perfect, but you can kind of see, and I really do like that. So I'm gonna continue to do this particular staggering kind of pattern, and because I kind of look that clean look to it, you know. So I still like the nonsense running stitch for me too, because it's very, very natural, and it does gives it a very different look as well. So that's where I'm at with this. Now, I know I said I thought I was gonna do the feather stitching on my edges here, but I don't know what happened, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to slow stitching. You just kind of let the moment flow, you know. And I honestly thought I was gonna do feather stitching. I don't know if it's because there's just so much red in here. I just didn't know what kind of color I could possibly put in here. So I just kind of went with it. So anyway, that's what I did all across the pattern. And it doesn't look bad. And another interesting thing is I didn't bring any Sashiko thread with me, but I brought some of these crocheting yarn or thread. This is really thin. I've had this forever. So I ended up just using this, and it's a little bit more thicker than the floss or the Sashiko, but I just love the feel of it. It adds, again, another layer of texture to the wallet. So yeah, just kind of, you know, don't limit yourself. You don't have to go by the rules. I certainly don't. So I just kind of play around with what I have, and I don't know how the end result is going to be on this particular project, but we shall see. So right now, I like it so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add any more color to this. So I think I'm just gonna keep it as is, red and white, and then just go from there. So yeah, so I just wanted to bring you along. There's some solid fabric here. I thought they were just the perfect spot to add a little bit of Sashiko, since I can't really do a whole lot of additional slow stitching embroidery in here. So yeah, I just kind of use those solid area to just kind of add a little bit of focal point to the project. So I want to showcase this pretty Sashiko stitching. So I think this is what it's gonna end up looking. So, and I'm just gonna continue working on my Sashiko here. Let's see, we can do this guy right here, since it's small, and we will likely to get it done as fast as we can. So here's, I mean, it's pretty easy. You guys don't need no instruction as how, you know, to do this, but I'm sharing my process with you also. Let's go for it. I'm not loving my yellow light here when I'm recording. I don't know if you guys are able to see. I'm sitting in the dining room area of the house, and I do have a window, but it's not bringing enough light for our video. So there's our start. So now I'm gonna go and bring in my next stitches where that understitch I did or the last. So it's gonna be like this, and then I'm really paying attention on the length of my stitch, making it uniform from the last one. So this way we have some sort of, looks like we plan this particular stitch. This is what I mean by staggering my stitches. So I had a stitch here, and then my next stitch I started where that empty spot there, kinda, and then kinda skip, and now I'm gonna start my next stitch, and I'm gonna go lining it up the first stitch that I did. And now there's a stitch here, so it's gonna be under stitch, and then over, and then under. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up when I'm done so you can see. Doing my best to kind of keep my stitches the same length, and it's I mean, we're learning, right? It's a learning process, so don't beat yourself up if it's not, because mine isn't exactly perfect either. So I just want to give it a little bit of a give there so I can stretch my fabric. See now that we have 3 layers, it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You kind of see the pattern, right? And then we just continue on. You just follow that last stitch. If it's up, then you go under. If it's under, you go over. I put a list of you guys' name that comments on my video, on each video, so I make sure I don't miss any of you guys. So anyways, so far I've heard from Karen Craig, Lori C, and Rosa Elena V. Thank you so much, you guys. Hello, I hope that you guys are doing good. Oh, there was another one I did not list here. So the last one, who was from Belgium, hello, thank you so much, is Christelle Vanden Born. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you watching my video. All right, guys, I will let you go. I hope that you guys have a great weekend and a great week ahead. And take care, and I will chat with you again next week. Bye for now.